telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit, but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan. Do you like our assortment of rats and squirrels?
I actually do. It looks good what you have set up. It's
Thank
like a
you.
cool space.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted it to feel like your friend's house when your parents aren't home.
Yeah.
And you're hanging out, but instead of getting high on drugs, you get high on life.
That's right. And high on laughter. Let's not forget that.
High on laughter.
Yeah, big
yes.
laughs. High on laughs.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to overdose on some chuckles today.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yes.
I hope I'm not a lackluster dealer.
Well, I'll tell you this. My favorite thing now is your current event updates on your Instagram. It is the funniest thing ever. And when you were talking about the what's been going on in Minneapolis, you're like, now one angle is here and the other angle, but see, you got to look at this thing. And I jokingly was like, I need to see an angle of this angle of you shooting this. And all these people comment, they're like, it's online. You can see it right here. You know, there's another, and I'm like, you didn't get my joke, and then people were not even getting yours, and then now everyone gets it, but I'm dying laughing at the people that take it seriously.
The level of stupidity online.
Yeah.
And I guess some things are contextual, but like I put up a tweet recently. It was about Mom Donnie's, that woman, Sia Weaver, who is his housing person.
Oh, and what you said, like,
who everyone
15
finds
years ago.
annoying.
Yeah.
But I put up a picture of her that wasn't that flattering, and I said something like, she's not good. Don't be taken in by her beauty. And the amount of people that were like, her beauty, her beauty. And it's like, what a country of jerk-offs. Like, how does nobody understand sarcasm?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you, and first of all, even if you didn't get the sarcasm, why would you care?
Yeah, but also you had pictures to go along with it. It's
see
not
the-
like you were just typing something. Like, you saw an objectively ugly woman.
The picture I put up, unfortunately, was not flattering. I found one that did not make her look good.
Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know there were any of those out there. She looks great in every photo.
It's crazy how stupid people are. And it's because there's a rush to anger that people don't even care if they're right or wrong. They're like, and then they go. Andrew Yang was on my podcast, and he had a really good way of putting it. He called them tribal cues. And that was a great term because people put out these tribal cues that gets everybody in the group angry. It's just what idiots.
Well, also, everyone feels they have to comment and make a point, and this is the answer right when it happens. Like, I remember there was a school shooting, and at a certain, there's no information. You have to stop commenting and trying to come up with new information because it is a wait and see thing with these events. And it's like, we want these answers right away. But I remember I was watching this, it was like nonstop coverage on a shooting years ago. And one of the news reporters was like, we see a white van in the background, possibly the van the shooter was in prior to the shooting. We're getting word that it is a plumbing van on the site. It has nothing to do. And I was like, dude, just stop.
The 24-hour news cycle, did I say, like, people are so desperate. And that's why I do those rambling, because people that enjoy them are the people that I would want to enjoy them. Because I hate people have every right to weigh in, but I'm just bored with everybody trying to be fucking right, and everybody trying to be smart. It's
there's a documentary, and I'm blanking on the name of it right now, and I'll comment on it and have the right name. I forget what it was. It's on YouTube, but it was about the 24-hour news cycle when it came to fruition in the early 90s. And so there was 24-hour news cycles, and there was a switch where everything was live, but there was an actual switch they'd hit to go to air. So it recorded everything for 24 hours, but they got to choose what would go to air. And there's all these instances of these newscasters flipping out, not knowing that they're being recorded, being like, we have nothing to report. There's nothing to say. Why do we have to keep going and commenting? And then we're going to be wrong. And then we're going to have these people get upset, but we got to sell the ads. And then they actually actually show footage of there was like anti-abortion rally, and there were more pro-choice people at this rally than there were anti-abortion people, and you actually saw them out loud say, okay, we're gonna have to change that camera angle so that we make it seem as if the other side doesn't have as much support. So it's like, I mean, how many decades have they been manipulating everything for us to see it a certain way and then have to report nonstop with just this fucking garbage?
Yeah, they're just narrative spinning idiots. I can't stand any of it, so it's more fun just to mock it.
It's the best.
And to mock the way people, like, they're like, so-and-so's having a debate. It's like we're such fucking dummies that instead of just like looking at a few different news sources, coming up with your own opinion, people need to watch two other people and like, well, that's my guy. Let's see if he beats her. And instead of like listening objectively, I just hate everybody.
Well, that was my favorite because every one of your characters is so funny and people really like glom onto it because it's so silly and funny and it doesn't take itself seriously. And so somebody said that your new news thing was like our early onset dementia. And I said it was early onset Doug-mentia. Throwing back to Doug Bell, which his story.
It is very Doug Bellish.
Yeah.
It's very meandering, but with Doug, it's all made up stories about celebrities, like encounters he thinks he has. But yeah, it is just meandering idiocy.
Yeah.
And I'm just bored with everybody trying to be the smartest kid in class. I'm just fucking shut up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. It's just tedious.
Yeah.
And it's not impressive.
Hey. Come on
Hello,
in.
madam.
Hey. Oh, I like your leather jacket. You look like a fighter pilot from the 50s.
It is my grandfather's fighter pilot coat from the 50s.
Incredible.
Or from World War II.
I like it. It's very Fonzie of you. I'm a big Henry Winkler fan, so I like that.
Look at the old zipper.
Oh, wow. I had one of these, and it yanked off my stupid zipper, and story's going nowhere. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Bein Ian with Jordan. I'm Ian Fidance, Jordan Jensen. We did start
5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah. Our guest today, the fantastic, the wonderful, the iconic, the incredible Jim Norton.
Wow, the beard's getting crazy, huh?
You like it?
It's pretty thick.
Dude, I've been getting so many compliments on the beard that it makes me feel as if I was the ugliest person alive before.
Interesting.
It doesn't
Everyone's
look
like,
bad.
The beard is great. Thank God you got the
Yeah.
beard. You're such a 10 now. And I'm
They're
like,
just throwing
why
money
don't you
at
just
it?
tell me before that I was the ugliest trash pile of a human ever?
We tried.
You know?
Yeah. Pull up the evidence. It's
I
every
just-
podcast clip. You're ugly.
I just wasn't
suck.
listening.
Cover
What?
your face. It's frightening
I
me.
didn't see it. Yeah, the thicker it gets and the more it covers my face, the more people are like, this is a look. Don't change. And I'm like, huh. Interesting.
Can I see it without the hat? I don't know if I just like it with the hat. No, the beard looks better. It looks good.
What?
No, I wanted to, because sometimes the hat will, but it looks fine
Well,
either way.
You got to bring it a little closer to the chin.
I need a shape.
A little
up.
trim.
I
Yeah,
gotta see a
'cause it'll give
Dominican
you-
barber. I gotta get it shaped up.
God, I love when white guys go to Dominican barber. You know, like,
I would never.
I know,
I
but
don't
you
have
know
the
when
hair
guys
for it.
do that, like comics will be like, "Oh, it's only $10," and they leave with like one hair on their head.
Oh yeah.
So crazy.
And their sideburns are up to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the tip top of their head. And
You
then-
like guys with beards?
I'm not a beard.
She's more of a beard.
Oh, for someone.
Yes.
The old Christy McNichols.
Yes.
I'm
My roommate.
I'm currently seeing a beard guy, and I did have to get used to it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, because it reminds me of my dad used to kiss me.
Well, you've talked about your dad before. Do you not like the beard, or does that like tap into weird things?
I have to navigate around the weird thing for a second. Like
okay.
sometimes I'll kiss a beard and then I get immediately like turned on and I'm like, well, that's direct daddy shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure.
And then I'm distracted by that. But if I just lean into it, not
Have
that.
you guys ever made out or no?
No.
You know, okay.
Which is actually kind of crazy.
It is.
What
It
is
is.
that? Is
'Cause
that
we've-
guar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
nice.
that from Jamie Josta. Guar gave it to him. It's their axe.
Oh, I love Jamie Josta. He did
awesome.
He did Chip's theme song.
Oh, that's great. I just got asked to sing background vocals on a new Hatebreed track, and we're recording it Thursday.
Oh, nice.
I'm so stoked.
Yeah, he's a great
it's
guy.
amazing.
That's
He's
awesome.
incredible. Yeah.
James,
I'm
I'm
so
really
excited.
sorry. I really need water, and I'm sorry to do that to you. I
There's a water
slay.
right here.
Did you put your mouth on it?
I mean, yes, but my mouth is clean.
Yeah, but you're sick like all the time.
No, I'm
I
not
just
sick
don't want to
anymore.
get sick. I just got over the flu.
So what does your guy
don't
do?
Put your mouth on it. What'd you say?
I want to know what her guy does for a living.
Production.
Oh, production. Okay.
Put your mouth I didn't.
All right,
you
James,
could
it's fine.
just rub,
Yeah.
just pour it in your
Are you
face.
sick at all?
No,
Just
I'm
dump
not
it. He
sick. I
seems
lost
fine.
my voice
What am I doing?
from screaming. You're not. You're fine. You're fine. You're cute.
Although I probably wouldn't, but I never share bottles with even my wife. I won't share a bottle.
Well, I
with
was
her.
saying don't put your mouth on it because now I can't put my mouth on it because I don't know where your mouth has been. No, stop it. When was the last time you went skiing? I went skiing
Never.
last week in Denver, Keystone. The best time ever.
I won't ski. I'm afraid of breaking my leg and not being able to work. I've never skied.
I'm not a fan of the skiing.
No, it scares me.
Really?
I would like to learn to snowboard, but I'm not a fan of the legs being separated and mangled.
No, you don't
They twist
separate.
up.
You keep them close.
Yeah. Last thing I'll be humming "I Got You, Babe," and I'll fucking
Oh,
slam into a tree.
So it's for you, Sonny. I kept thinking of Sonny Bono.
Of
because
course.
there's these little tracks you can go down right through the trees, and I was hitting them and then hitting like a jump and everything. Because I skied growing up, and then I hit like the easy bunny trail at first, and then my confidence gets up, and then I start to race people that don't know I'm
Yeah.
racing, and then I accidentally race these guys into a black diamond, and I hit these moguls,
Oh,
and that
shit.
was gnarly.
Black Diamond's the highest, right?
Hit
Yes.
the moguls?
Yeah, you should
What's
have
a
heard what
mogul?
my uncle called them.
What's a mogul?
A mogul's those bumps that
Oh.
you're supposed to like
Oh,
in
geez,
between.
and you're just going
and
through them?
I didn't see them coming up because I didn't know I hit this black diamond because
Yeah.
the trails merge. And dude, I was bombing this hill. We get to this flat and then down the other. And I'm trying to beat these guys. And all of a sudden it was just blanketed with moguls. And I was just like, here we go. And it was like, Unkinsville, Connecticut, Comics Mohegan Sun, January 15th to 17th. And then I'm going on an Emo's Not Dead cruise. End of January 29th to February 1st, Cap City Comedy Club, Austin, Texas, EFFinance.com for tickets. And then I'm going to Dayton, Ohio, Portland, Maine, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Nashville, Baltimore, Nashville, 2 different gigs in Nashville, Huntsville, Alabama, all over EFFinance.com for tickets. Jordan.
I will be at Hilarities coming up here pretty soon. Let's please sell this out. Then Tempe, Arizona. I would also like to sell that out. And then I have a big bus tour coming up that's going to start in Houston and Portsmouth with all the cities in between. We got New Orleans. We got Buffalo. We got Cincinnati. We got Asheville. We got Portsmouth, Toronto. Big Toronto one, guys. So come out to that. Let me just see if I missed any really quickly. Atlanta. I didn't realize that. Columbus, Pittsburgh, Boston. Those are the ones I didn't say. Charlotte, too. Damn, this is going to be a long-ass tour. Come out. See the bus tour. We got special merch that's only going to be on the bus.
Is your face going to be on the bus?
My face will be... My
You should put your face on the side of the bus, and on the back of the bus, it should be you from
hopefully there's
behind.
a fucking sponsor on the bus, actually.
Oh, boy, howdy. Ian doing our guy doing our jobs. YouTube.com/EFFinance Comedy. It's out January 20th. Subscribe, watch, enjoy. Bye.
Wow.
I wiped out. I just laid there for a while. And thank God I didn't fuck myself up again because I'm like chronically injured.
Yeah.
And I ended up skiing the rest of the hill. And then I went back and did it again to prove that I could beat the mountain. And I did it. And it really helped my self-confidence.
Sure.
I'm really proud of you for doing that. It's great.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I've had no desire to ski. Anything like that where I can fuck myself up without insurance and hurt myself.
No
and not work.
sports. You,
I played sports as a kid. And,
Highlight.
no, I mean, I like baseball. I was a good pitcher, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Wow. Life
David Tell came up to me and was like, you know, Ian's going on a loner ski trip.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm really proud of him. I think it'll be good for him. He was like, it's sad.
We will play phone tag, and then I'll call him, and I'll go, hello, lonely, and then we'll talk, and you're like, all right, I gotta go, and I'll be up later, call me back. Like, well, who's lonely?
Yeah.
You know?
I get calls from him about bits. Like he'll always want to know, hey, are you doing anything? And it's always some great concept that I've never even thought of.
Yeah.
I wish I was. But
Some highbrow shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I've never considered that
That's
for a
so
second.
funny because he hits me with, have you heard this? It's about juggling. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't
If
think,
anybody
I
were to
think
do
you've
this-
cornered the market on juggling.
I do respect that he does that, though,
Yeah.
because he's running through so many different topics in his brain. I do like that he reaches out and checks it.
the worst is when you're doing something and it's working. And you're like, did I steal that from someone? Like you just don't know.
I know.
I never want to watch people.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't watch specials intellectuals or anything because I'm afraid it'll like seep in, and then I'll think I
are
have
a
an
seeping
original
guy.
thought.
Are you a
What the
seeping
fuck is
guy?
that?
Well, like Robin Williams is a seeping guy. Like when you're squirrel brained so bad.
Oh, when you're
have
like
no-
stream of
Yeah,
consciousness, but
totally.
I don't seep in. I don't repeat things I've heard.
No. But
I'm stream of
you're-
consciousness.
when you're taking in information, you're not focused, so it's all
Right.
coming in.
Right.
So there's no way to know where it came
But
from.
back up and don't accuse me of
No,
being a
not
seep in, repeat
Ian is
guy.
absolutely not a joke thief. In fact, there's a comic who stole one of his jokes. But
Oh yeah. And another comic stole. Look. I'm not going to accuse anyone of stealing. I think it's parallel thought.
Yeah.
But there is
some
another
cases.
comic that came out with like a fucking trans joke that's like very similar to mine, and I got eaten alive and labeled like the world's biggest bigot, and then now. They are like, this is how it's done. You are an ally, and I'm like,
You and I had a similar transmit about like I didn't do mine on the special. It was about the naming the penises different things instead of just calling it a dick. I mean, there are certain things that in
Yeah.
life are going to be parallel,
Of course.
thoughts that aren't.
Yeah.
Is that the thing that he was doing or no?
No. He, fuck, what was his thing? I'm not going to look it up, but it was very much like, well, what can you do?
Do you think he got it from you or is just no?
No, I think it's just parallel
Oh,
thought.
yeah.
I think there's so much meat on the bone for certain things that it's like,
yeah, like a joke I've heard many times is like, you go to a wedding and the bridesmaids are like, we love this woman so much, she's so amazing. And then the male talks and he's like, this little big dick piece of shit. And I'm like, every comic that goes to a
That's
wedding leaves with
someone's
that
bit?
bit. Yeah.
there goes my closer.
How do you think I felt when I had to stop doing the 6 dirty words you can't say on radio?
Dude, I thought I came up with the aristocrats. I really did.
But it was kind of verbatim your bit. And also it is.
Oh, the
Which is
one
the bit
about-
that was stolen?
I don't think it was stolen.
It's not stolen. It is parallel
Okay.
thought. And it is an old bit of yours.
Sometimes things will tell you if it's parallel thought or stolen. Like if there's a weird thing that's added from an outside source that has nothing to do with it, then you'd be like, because I was doing something that someone else was doing. It's a weird reference. I'm like, oh no, he just saw the same movie. And they go, yeah, but the thing you're doing is from 2 different parts and you put them together.
Yeah.
Right,
like,
right.
oh.
I heard a guy, I was at the Improv, and Jeff Asmus has a joke where he goes, it was about mixed race couples, and he's like, they call it jungle fever. You would never hear that about a white guy. You never hear somebody be like, oh, she's got mass shooter madness.
Oh, that's great.
And I literally heard a comic, like me and Jake were looking at each other, heard a comic get on stage and just go, oh, you're a mixed race couple, and do it verbatim.
Whoa.
And me and Jake were like, and I just immediately DM'd him, and I was like, hey man, that was like word for word.
Yeah.
I know you're I know you're across the country, but like,
Yeah.
you can't be doing that shit.
I've had to call a comic and be like, hey, what's your glory hole bit? Because I'm doing a bit of, it was like
Yeah.
the most like, I gotta
also
change my life.
skydiving. I've heard 3 skydiving bits now. Me, Jamie Wolf, and this kid who hosted for me about how when you skydive, you pull the chute and then you're stuck in a bad hang with this loser on your back.
Okay.
So it's like anybody who skydives who's a comic is going to come away with that because it's like 40 minutes of just hanging out with some retard on your back.
Yeah.
Mine was
It sucks.
mine was about how when I went skydiving, the guy told these like massively homophobic jokes
Yeah.
to like make us laugh because he's like, it's better to die laughing. And his one joke was like, how do you get a to fuck a woman? You shove shit in her pussy. And then we jumped out of a
Yeah.
plane and he's vibrating up on me. And I'm like, hey man, I've had sex with men and women and it didn't have to do with the shit.
Yeah. You're educating him. You're showing him things on your phone. You're like, see
but
this?
Then I'm like, I think you are gay.
Yeah.
Because now you just have to hold me for 40 minutes while you're like
Gyrating.
I threw the scent off of it up there, didn't I?
Yeah.
But now we're alone.
Yeah.
How horrifying is it to hang like that? Like skydiving seems terrifying because you jump and then, like to me, first of all, you're worried if the chute's going to open. You've done it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
when
did
you-
it together.
Oh, you both did it.
We did it together.
How long is the descent once the chute's open? And
It's like 2 seconds of pure bliss before they pull the chute because you're just like dropping.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. It's like on a roller coaster when you're doing that thing. But when they pull the chute, I fully fainted because I was having intrusive thoughts about unhooking. From
That
him.
is so typically you.
Yeah.
Because everyone else says the first 5 seconds before you pull the chute is the most horrific nightmare
Yeah.
experience ever. And then when you pull it, it's bliss, you're floating, you take everything in. And in that moment, that's what she was like, hang out, hang out,
Yeah.
hang out.
And he was like punishing me, like he was just talking like the most bullshit crap in my ear, and I was like, what if I just unhooked? And then I was like, oh shit, I think I could unhook, and then I would just free fall, and then I just started thinking about that, and then I just passed out.
There's like a 2 to 3 second when you do pull the chute because you're tandem.
Yeah.
The instructor flies back and you free float, and there's that gap between the hook of your equipment. So like they get yanked back, but you're still free falling for like a quick second. And in that split second, you're like,
I separated.
something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I died.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
And my guy was so little that I had to land us. Like I.
Oh no.
He was just on my back, and I like put my feet down. And he was like, "Yee!" And I was like, "Who's riding? Whose ride is that?"
That's so funny because when we landed, I ran out and was like, we're going to do it again. And
Yeah.
at the same time, you're like, I'm never doing that again.
You pulled the camera up to me, and I was reduced to a child. You literally like, "How was that?" And I went, "Wow."
yeah.
It
I
really-
loved it.
Did you like it? Like, and how long was the whole thing?
I like it because it takes something that you're so incredibly afraid of. You are looking death in
Yeah.
the eyes, and then you get through and realize every single one of our fears isn't as big as you initially thought, and all you have to do is get through it.
But when you jump out of a plane, how? First of all, it looks like it's hard to breathe when you're going down because the air is rushing into your face.
Oh, dude, your teeth hurt. You're like,
But you can breathe. Obviously, you can breathe. You're not dead. But
You can't breathe for the first drop, but you're
well,
not.
they
breathing
tell you,
anyway.
the guys in your ear, like, breathe, because you're like,
oh,
but I'd
But
say
then when
what?
you
It's like
swing-
10 minutes? Because you're only at 15,000 feet.
No, the ride down was 100 years. It was like 25 minutes on the ride.
That's how
down.
that's how you feel.
Oh, that was
It's like if you get in a street
forever.
fight, you're like, I think I was there for 20 minutes. It's like 30
No,
seconds.
because I remember him saying something like, "We'll be down in 20 minutes," and me being like, "Dude,
No way.
it was so long." Remember how long we went down and you rode? And
It
some of them
couldn't have been.
turned?
I think the entire experience
So
was like 15 minutes.
the drop I
think.
could have done forever.
is it scary when you're just kind of hovering under, like when you're just hanging there and going down? Isn't that terrifying?
No,
Just
I like it.
dangling?
It's so peaceful.
I didn't like the dangling. I did
No.
like the dropping.
You did. Oh,
When I knew
hate
the
that.
parachute was going to be pulled, I like that. But then when we were just going down, and also your adrenaline is kicked up from the drop.
But they let you pull the thing, and so you yank it, and you like turn, and you're like, wee.
I've seen too many videos of fucking guys with
Oh,
helmets
dude.
where the parachute is just in a circle and it's like.
Oh, and now
they
it's
plunge.
the GoPro, and you hear their leg hit the mountain, and they're like, "Fuck my leg!"
Or they're dead. Yeah, I've seen guys die doing that. It's
Yeah.
very scary.
I was really suicidal during that period of time. I don't know if I would have done it again. That was like a time where I was like, I'll jump out of the airplane. I have a motorcycle. I was so fucking depressed that I was just down.
We did strap you in. No.
Yeah.
Why were you depressed?
It was like probably a breakup, and it was like it was a breakup actually. I was going through the breakup.
But we were down in Austin for Moon Tower, and that was like the most fun ever.
Yeah, but I was being terrorized by my ex during that time. I remember. There was like a whole. He was like texting me, and I couldn't get out of it. And then I was just like, "Let me just."
No,
jump
you
out.
kept a lot of
Terrorized
that
as in
from me.
frightened or just like hassle?
No, like terrorizing, like we broke up, and he would keep being like, "Hey, just keeping you on the," you know what I mean?
Yeah. Breadcrumbing.
Breadcrumbing is exactly what
Hovering.
it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been on both ends of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and when it makes you feel trapped, you're like, I feel like I need to die in order to get out of this.
Suicidal ideation.
Yes,
Yes.
totally.
Who doesn't have that?
And then when that stopped, I was like, I'm not riding a motorcycle. I value my life. This is insane.
I'm afraid of. I knew a guy in meetings years ago who had one. He was missing a leg because he was a giant. His name was Mountain, and he had him and some girl had an accident. Towering guy, and then just a leg gone from a motorcycle.
A buddy of mine has
God, oh, because it went clean off. Probably he probably
Or
slid
it
on
did
it.
so
Shout
much
out
damage
Tyler,
they
what's
fell
up?
to the one side.
I owe you a phone call. Yeah, his leg. He has a fake leg, and when we go gambling, he'll use it to hit the button for like good luck.
Who's the comic who fell through a skylight while fucking?
Jason Signs. He wasn't fucking. He was at a party. It was like his second date with a girl. They were kissing on a skylight. Fell through. Became paralyzed from the waist down. She
Married.
stayed with him. They're married now, and she took care of him through the whole thing.
A sky. How'd they fall through?
They were up on a roof. They were, the skylights. In, New York.
They kind of come up like little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They were up on there, probably
This
sitting.
was in L.A. And they were like canoodling. I think they've been dating for like a couple weeks or whatever, but new relationship. And he went through paralyzed. She stayed with him the whole time. God bless them.
nice
and
person.
God bless her. That is such a beautiful instance of like love and finding your person and staying with them no matter what. If I was with a girl and after 3 weeks she got bangs, I'd be like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know?
My wife gets paralyzed. I literally would look down, call 911, and then just leave. Look, she's in the basement.
No, but you can still fuck her holes. You know what I mean? It's different with a guy. When a guy gets paralyzed, their dick doesn't work.
And that's
with a woman,
some
you
of
just
them
lay it
work.
down and
They
fuck
can
a
work.
hole.
Some of them work. Yeah.
Some of them work. And the best position for me is to get ridden. So that's like perfect. Or you could do a pulley system, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't make that
Sorry,
face
sorry,
when I
sorry,
talk
sorry,
about
sorry,
my
sorry.
sex.
Well, I was just
stuff.
imagining a limp.
Wiener?
My friend was paralyzed, and I was cranking her up out of her bed once to get her into her chair, and her alarm system started going off, and I was like, what is going on? And she was like, I don't know. I can't feel anything. And I was sawing her in half because there was like a seatbelt
What?
on the bed, and I was lifting her out of the bed.
Oh, and
it
you're like,
was
damn it, why aren't you
And I
coming
was
out?
like, dude, I was like putting my foot on the crank and being like, come on, this fucking thing. And she was like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, there's an alarm. And you're pushing a pussy
yeah,
through,
yeah,
through
yeah.
the mat.
yeah.
Oh, so if there's somebody who's doing something, it kind of beeps to let you know, hey.
Yeah, the amount of times that it would just start beeping and it would turn out that like she's.
You were
like,
joking,
breathing.
but if something happened with your wife, you would take care. Like, because I want to find someone that
Depend on what? It would depend on what?
Yeah. What if she?
I want to find someone that if they were to be paralyzed, it would be an honor to take care of them.
I just no one who I'm going to push around in a chair
Wipe their
with a
poopy
shit
butts?
bag hanging off it.
Wipe their poopy butts?
Someone I love so much that I'm like,
There's
hey,
no one.
let's do.
There's
Really?
no one. Maybe Ozzy. I would have pushed around. I love Ozzy. I would have pushed Ozzy with a shit bag, but
What
my
about
wife.
Gene?
What?
About Gene Simmons?
Yeah,
Push
anybody
him
in
around?
Kiss,
Yeah.
anybody in Sabbath or Kiss. As far as my
Even
wife,
Peter Chris?
100%. Yeah, yeah. I mean, come on, Beth was one of the biggest hits the band had. Yeah, my wife, I would. It would be a rough go. I don't know if I'm built to be a caretaker.
What if the
I
only
did it and I
thing that
had to
got
hire somebody.
paralyzed was her mouth? That'd be a blessing, right?
Well, it would for except for certain things.
oh yeah, true.
No, you love a good slack job, blow job.
I get.
I did it for Helene, who got paralyzed. My friend, I became a caretaker for her, but I brought somebody in for the poop stuff.
Oh, you couldn't handle the shit. Yeah.
No, couldn't
I
do
was
the
a
shit.
caretaker for my grandfather when we took him home from hospice. I did the poop stuff. He was
Ew.
choking on food. I
did
scooped
that,
food out of his mouth. That was crazy.
I guess I could do it if I had to, but I mean, I can't picture myself being that. I get
You'd
grossed
hire
out.
somebody. You'd hire a
Yeah.
nice lady.
Okay, let's do an improv scene. Okay, scene. Jim, I'm your wife. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Take care of me.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Just pet the rabbits, George.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm cut out. Are you in love with this guy? I didn't know you were seeing somebody.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea. I'm very late to this. It could be a 2-week dating, or you might be with him for 6 months. I don't know.
3 weeks.
Oh, it's new. Okay, so you're not in love yet. You like him.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
totally.
Oh,
No, you're done.
No,
You're in.
I'm in.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
in.
Of course.
Totally.
okay, good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Mhm.
It's been a while, right? Since you've had that.
She just needs to be with someone that treats her nice, and then that's all that
I am
matters.
having
Because you have
trouble
an
with the nice
aversion to
treating.
that. Yes, of course.
I am thrashing a bit.
Of course.
Are
When
you?
he's nice to me, I'm like, what? You're just a fuck. You don't know shit about shit.
But that's a reflection of how you feel about yourself.
Yes.
Is he the type of guy? Because I remember you talked about you like those certain like farm guy, like a guy who's a man's man. Like you prefer that to like some twinkie fucking writer.
He's
What?
yeah, he's a blue collar guy,
Yeah,
but
okay.
he's like highly educated.
Okay, yeah,
Which
but
is
you like
great.
the blue collar.
Yeah, yeah.
And we talked about that one time. Oh,
I
good
am
for
now
you.
fully blue collar. Like with him, like I am fully retarded, and
Are
it
you?
is crazy.
Yeah.
Compared to him, I am now like a full hick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
What do
the
you
shit
mean?
that I say is like like I can't.
Oh, because he's smarter than you.
He's so much smarter than me.
He's
and
like the general
juxtaposition is
population.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. What?
Like I can't believe the shit that like I'll be like I have to let the dog.
He's very
I
well
have to
read.
let the dog
He's
out.
like
yeah.
an incredibly intelligent
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
I've known
Oh,
him for
good.
years. He's fantastic.
Oh, you do? All right, good.
Yeah, yeah. He's,
Yeah, it's a
I-
little intimidating, and he's like huge, and he's really attractive, and he speaks a million languages, and I'm like fully don't.
That's one of the things I
can't
really
spell.
want to learn.
That's perfect for you.
I really want to learn. What's the native language of Thailand?
I don't know, but I'm
Time.
going there for the first time,
See, that's the shit.
and I'm worried about it.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
going with your wife? Or are you going alone?
I mean,
Do you need a friend?
I wouldn't take my wife there if it would save her life.
I'm paralyzed, Jim. The only thing that'll fix me is if we go to Thailand.
I'll bring you medicine back, my love. No, I'm on the road. I'm going with Louis. I'm doing. We're leaving the country for like 6 weeks. I've never done that
incredible.
before. India, Turkey,
Greece.
Athens. Yeah, we're also doing
Thailand.
India for Thailand and Tokyo and Hong Kong. But Thailand, I'm like, I gotta be a good boy. I behave myself now.
I am.
It's very hard.
You're not going to be a good boy.
No, you
I
are.
might be. You'd be surprised.
Is it just you and Louis?
Well, I mean, and openers and tour manager. Yeah.
You're going to fuck a
No,
No.
he's going to be great. You're going to be great.
I'd be nervous
Because-
about going out and catching something, and I don't even mean sex. I mean like just like fucking typhoid or whatever
Yeah.
they have in Thailand. Like I'm always.
Some mosquito shit.
or
Yeah.
or feelings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was saying this to you earlier, but I have gone the route of getting ladies of the night, and it led to nothing but absolute darkness.
Oh, yeah.
self-hatred, emptiness,
I
and
thought
it
it's
was
cool
not a
because
good
they kind
idea.
of like they are your girlfriend for a week or something, which is nice.
No, I did that with one gal, and then she came back again, and it was just not the same. And then I just did it with sex workers to have sex, and that was terrible and empty and awful. And don't do it. Don't do it. You have something good, Jim.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
do
yeah. No,
it.
I don't want to. But it's one of those things where like no matter what you're doing, I'm self-destructive.
Of
and
course.
I'm a dopamine addict. That's why I
Yeah.
got fat because I can't stop fucking eating. Little piggy boy.
Looks good on you.
It looks disgusting.
You
I'm
look good.
finally back on my no carb diet.
Grow a beard.
No, I
It'll
can't.
help.
No, I can't. I mean, my boyish good looks. But no, I don't want to. I don't want to fuck up. I'm only gonna be in Thailand for like 4 or 5 days. It's not like we're gonna be there for 2 weeks. We're gonna be in India for 3 weeks.
That's my end goal plan: to make all my money, move to Thailand, marry a lady boy, and then
That's not
blow
your
my
plan. You're
head
just
off
saying
in
that
the
right now.
woods.
Yeah, that's not a
I've
good
said this before.
Listen,
I would
the
love
way to avoid doing bad shit for me is I go, it's so mundane and it's so banal and it's what every fucking retard jock bro does when they come to Thailand is they fuck a lady boy. So I'm so bad. This is how I have to trick myself where I'm like, I'm so different and cool and alt
Yeah.
that I'm not going to do it. Because
That's
if I do like, I'm going to be a good girl, no, I'd be a bad girl.
But I can't not get a lady boy just to show the jocks who's boss, because it would be fun to do.
Yeah.
Show the who's
The
boss.
jocks. She said the
Who
jocks.
are these
go there.
jocks?
Like, you know
we
how
talk
sometimes
of.
when you're like, I could drink, but like everybody drinks and it's so gay how many people fucking drink and I'm going to be the person who doesn't? Like, that's an easier way to look at it than being like,
Oh.
I'm going to be pious.
Yeah.
And good.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do. I would feel too bad about it. Like I know I would feel bad. Like I would feel too guilty. And it's like if she's not doing it, and she easily could do it because she gets hit up all the time.
Yeah.
So if she's literally loyal to a fucking fat blinking turtle,
You guys are fully monogamous.
how dare me think of anything else?
Yeah, but you guys are so cute together. I think that's great.
well,
I want that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like any other marriage. There's the challenges, the stuff in the house. You know, why is the clothes? It's the bullshit
Yeah.
every couple deals
Has the
with.
dog gotten better?
The dog. If by getting better, do you mean does he shit on the rug more? Yes, he's improved a
Oh,
great deal.
no.
Well, our rug is now being cleaned. We don't even have a rug. Because between her and the dog, she spills coffee.
I thought
and
she
he
shits on the rug.
Yeah, she
She
shits. The
shits
dog
on the
spills his
rug.
coffee.
The
Yeah, but
dog is now douching and she's not. I don't get it.
he's better than he was, but he still has accidents. But he's improved a little bit.
Yeah.
The little ones just do it.
They just do it, right?
Yeah, they just go.
Poorly
They don't-
behaved.
Yeah,
Yep.
they don't think of themselves as dogs.
Cats
No.
don't do it. Cats don't do that.
They don't.
Cats
You're
don't
right.
do
Shit
that.
in your house in a box.
They
Disgusting.
have the decency to shit in a box and not on a carpet.
If I could have a cat and breathe properly, I would have a cat too. Like I love cats, but I
They're
just
the best.
can't.
Fellas, it's time to level up your dick game. Blue Chew just dropped Blue Chew Gold up in this motherfucker. Blue Chew Gold is a 4-in-1 tablet with a mix of key ingredients to increase blood flow and your beep boop bop boop arousal. How quick does Blue Chew Gold work? Quicker than it takes to throw away the package and hide the evidence. That's right. One time I left it in a girl's car. One time I left it in a cab. Should I redo this? No. Okay. Yeah, it works quick. It's quick. It's quick. And it keeps you rock hard for a long time. What more do you want? It's great. Use it. I use it. Other people use it. People use the promo code SKY, and it helps them use it. Jordan, what do you say?
Make life easier by getting harder. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. We've got a special deal for being in with Jordan fans. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code SKA. That's promo code SKA. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. Thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
You really nailed me. You got the legs shaking, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me my money back.
Keyed up, dude.
Okay. Next ad. Bored with your nicotine routine? Shake things up with Lucy Breakers. Lucy Breakers are packed with nicotine, but without that bitter taste. Crack open the capsule inside each pouch to release a wave of flavor. Apple cider, espresso, berry, citrus, and pomegranate. You use Lucy. What do you think? Talk like yourself. Be your own person.
Lucy's are great. You can snap the breaker and it gives you a whole new burst of flavor. It's really good. And my favorite is the mango. I'm honestly being true about this, even though I sound sarcastic. Lucy mangoes are my favy.
Lucy Breakers come in nicotine strengths from 2 to 12 milligrams. If you're doing 12 milligrams, you are a drug addict. They're a great option for anywhere you go. Set yourself up with a subscription so you can enjoy anytime, anywhere.
Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Fiend Club and use promo code Fiend Club to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co/FIENDCLUB and use FIENDCLUB to get 20% off.
Fiend Club. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, but it's worth it.
Coyote never goes inside unless she thinks it's out. Sometimes, like my mom's house, there's like a weird shitty door that goes to a different room, and sometimes she's like, this is outside, right? It's freezing in here.
Yeah.
There's no insulation. I'm going to shit in here.
Yeah, but my dog says the same thing if he sees a window.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, we're outside
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
even though it's in the same living room he sleeps in all the time. Yeah, he likes to shit on the rug a lot.
So this is a 6-week tour?
Yes, 6 weeks. I've never left the city for that long. I've never... But I mean, again, it'll be fun to do, and it's like it's stressful because
I'm so stressed to imagine the packing.
you know,
No, because they'll do laundry.
we'll do some laundry. I was even thinking of only going with carry-on, but I'm like, no, I think I got to bring extra just for the little things you're going to need over there that you can't buy.
No, my
'Cause
friends
he's so
do when they
rich,
tour.
It's going to be easy to like... You know what I mean? It's not like if I went on tour, I'd bring a giant bag. It's like every time I'm going to the airport and doing a thing, but he probably will just have somebody who like takes it.
You know what
I
my
hope
friends
so.
do that are in bands that tour on their rider? Each venue, they have them supply them with socks and underwear so that they don't have to do that.
I don't like
laundry
new
as much.
socks and underwear. I have to wash them first.
Really?
I have to wash them
Yes.
first.
That is the best idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. Isn't that smart? Smart. I like new socks and underwear. Feels
New sock.
feels like a new beginning.
Yeah.
I love new socks. You crack the pack, you pull a little
Yeah.
plastic out, you put it on. Yes.
New socks are one thing, but new underpants will not do. They have to be washed.
And I have to be I have a particular type of underwear. I can't just wear
Really?
any underwear. Yeah.
I just throw them on.
I mean, a particular brand or a particular style?
Brand.
Okay.
And style. It has to be black bikini.
Yeah, you don't seem like a
Depends.
thong
Medium.
person to me. You seem like a...
Ew, that's
yeah.
disgusting. I would poop all over them.
Ugh.
I did a crazy. You want to hear my poop story?
No.
I do.
Okay.
You've been outvoted.
Okay, I had the flu and I had to function, so I took like 4 shots of espresso, and then I went on a walk with my dog, and then I had to shit so bad, and I went into the bathroom at the park and exploded, and then there was no toilet paper. So
Sock? How'd you do it?
okay, I didn't know about the sock thing, but I didn't even think of it.
Yeah,
Underwear?
toilet paper on your foot.
No,
Yeah.
I reached into the industrial thing, pulled out the cardboard, wet the cardboard, made a soppy wet thing, used that to wipe my ass, then left the shitter, and Bradley Cooper had posted that thing on Rogan saying that I was Lady Gaga and that I was really smart while there was poop crusted in my back. Isn't that crazy? I was like, wow, goddamn.
You're purchasing adult diapers. He's like, what a lady.
Totally. Isn't that kind of smart, though, that I made a little mop?
You.
It is. But I'm surprised you didn't. One time, my
didn't
friend
think of
and I
the
were
song.
going to steal comic books, and I was wearing satin shorts. and I had to shit. I shit outdoors, and I was shitting by a yellow jacket's nest, which I didn't realize because they were buzzing in between my legs. So I fucking,
Oh my God.
I had no idea where I was. So I took my underpants off and wiped my ass with my underwear.
Yeah, that's way better idea. I didn't think of that, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Because
Dude,
I was in
I
a panic.
shit myself in Oklahoma City on a street called Gaylord Avenue, and I had to waddle and evacuate my bowels behind a Chase Bank on a pile of rocks, leave my underwear, waddle back to my hotel, and wash my shorts and shoe in the hotel
Ew,
sink.
ew, ew, ew.
What were you doing in Oklahoma? Just doing a gig?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, usually my routine is I wake up and I walk to like an AA meeting and then I walk back. And so I was walking back and then I had just got done making a video to send my group chat and going like, hey, I just saw where you guys are from, Gaylord Avenue. And then right when I hit stop, I shit
The
myself.
Lord said, quiet,
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah. He said,
We
quiet,
know."
Gaylord.
Yeah.
so wait, you didn't even come on. You just all of a sudden you're like 1 minute you're fine, then you're like, wow, I'm shitting.
Well, a
It's
part
happening.
of me was
So
like,
crazy.
I should probably get back soon. And then I don't know what happened. It just
Man,
was.
can I say the feeling of having a panic attack and then realizing it's just explosive diarrhea is so nice to me. Like when you start sweating, you're like, my heart is racing. I feel really weird. And you're like, man, am I like panicking about something? And then you explode shit and you're like, I'm good.
That's it. My body
I
was trying to
love that.
warn me. Yeah.
God, I love that feeling.
Isn't that what a panic attack is?
No, a panic attack is
But you're, but instead of you're evacuating your bowels, it's like an emotional shit where it's just like I've got to explode.
yeah, but sometimes it
Emotionally.
takes forever to get over it. And sometimes it's not a poop that you need. Sometimes you need like a full like meditative session. You need to pop a Xanax. You need to take a
Yeah.
nap. You need to like faint just so you can end it or something. But when it's a diarrhea and you're like, oh, my body was just like trying to get up enough adrenaline to evacuate.
Yeah, to get everything out so I could continue with the day.
Exactly. Yeah. I
Do you
like
ever
that
take a
lot.
beta blocker? I want to take a beta blocker.
I know. I'm worried that I would walk into traffic, but yeah, I do want to try one.
Because I have relatively low blood pressure, so I'm like, are they bad for you? Like, will I get too lightheaded? But I really want to try one.
Isn't
Yeah, I
that
think
stuff
Whitney
bad with
used
like
to do
boner
it.
pills?
What's that?
Aren't beta blockers bad with like Viagra or Blue Chew?
What do you
or
mean?
whatever?
Like they kill your dick?
for blood? No, for your blood flow.
Oh, I don't. Really, I haven't taken a dick pill in a long time.
Nice.
Well, look who's a big
Really?
man.
No, it's because I'm married
Congrats.
and like I'm not. I would go into situations and just take a dick pill, not knowing what was gonna. I probably could take one, but I haven't. It's been years since I've taken
Right.
one.
A dick pill is good for when you're like, I'm going to need to get hard even if this bitch does some whack shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm on antidepressants, so I have a hard time.
Oh, you do?
anyway, you know, which sucks. So then I got to take dick pills, and then when I'm like, I've lowered my dosage, which is great, but now I'm in my head of like, well, fuck, what if I'm so used to the dick pills
Yep.
it doesn't work, and so then I just got to take them. Blue Chew, promo code
It's just, you
SCA.
have to be with a woman that you go, hey, I'm on antidepressants. I'm not sure if this is going to work.
Oh, I
hope
do.
it does."
I
Yeah.
do. I tell them.
Yeah, but the dick pill doesn't. I don't like the feeling of the dick.
Well,
What's
I'm.
the difference?
It makes
It's
you.
so weird. It's like if you just were like a doughy man and then you just had a broomstick pointed at me. I'd be like, all right, that's like a detached object. This
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. And you're just like,
But it's still better than fucking, like something with the texture of a baby's hand.
but
Yeah.
I'd prefer that than an artificial cock.
Yeah.
Because I'd prefer to just, yeah, I'd prefer that we just like hang out and wait until your dick is ready than you just like plow ahead with this fake
Yeah.
sword that it's impaling me.
I'll take the fake sword, but
Yeah,
I get what
yeah,
you're saying.
totally, yeah.
Because as a guy, it's hard to just go, let's wait until the erection is ready.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
panic and it
Yeah.
gets worse.
Oh, of course. And the woman never takes it personally. They never.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard that
Is it
so
me?
many
What's
times.
wrong? What's wrong? Is everything all right? And it's like, well, this isn't helping.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Are you
not.
really not getting hard right now? Yeah, I'm really not getting hard right now.
Have you had
They
that happen?
do that?
Yeah.
That's bad.
I know. Even when you go, look, here's the situation.
Yeah. Oh, Poppy. Ugh. That's embarrassing.
Does it get bigger? It's not fully activated, all right?
It's very embarrassing.
Make it come out.
Yeah.
Make it big.
Mine's
on-
bigger than yours. Oh, congrats, Gabriella.
Have you ever had it happen to a guy? And are you understanding about it?
Totally.
Really?
It happens to
Okay.
me all the time.
See, I would have thought
in
you'd
my
be
life.
like annoyed.
No, I mean, with me, it's like I am like, if we're having sex, you have to be pretty confident in your masculinity.
Yeah.
And if you're not, it's going to happen. You're going to be like, I don't know, I just feel because literally minutes leading up to sex, I'm not gassing you up. I'm being like, and this is stupid about this thing, and I have these thoughts about this thing, and I'm deconstructing this thing in my mind, and then they're like, I guess we'll just have sex where you safely don't think something shitty about my dick, and I'm like, no, I'm going to be assessing your dick the entire. You know what I mean? Like it is scary. I'm not like being like, bring that cock over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you have sex with an analytical person who's also scary. There's nothing scarier than being like, I'm going to pull my dick out in front of a critic.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
it is
hope
the only time
operates.
you shut up, so I can't imagine.
I don't shut up.
What?
I don't shut up.
No?
I'm talking the whole time.
I can't have fun and games when I'm having sex. No laughter.
Oh,
It's like being on stage.
interesting.
I can't have it.
I'm slinging bits the whole
Oh,
time.
I don't like it. I don't like jokes. I don't like fucking.
I'm putting my ear up to your pussy going, I can hear the ocean.
I don't like.
I do
can
have a
smell
thing
it.
where I go full Midwestern.
What's that?
If I'm overwhelmed by the sex, I go full Midwestern, where I'm like, oh my god, oh geez, okay, all right, mister, golly, it's crazy.
You Francis McDormand did?
Yeah, immediately. It's really weird.
Yeah. And the guy's like, why don't we take care of this in Brainerd?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then after sex, I'll be like, geez, Louise. I'm like, who is this person?
Oh, I give it G's Louise.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God. So I have a ring cam for my cats, and there's I think I saved the video. There's ring cam footage of me with a boner pill cock afterwards going to my fridge going, what am I doing?
Oh
And
my
then
God, that's
and then,
so
And then I
sick.
shut the door, and with a boner, I turn towards the sink. I go, want to smoke a cigarette in bed? And it's like, just like, that's what brings
That
me joy.
you should post that online.
No, not with my fucking boner.
Well, you
Stop that.
beep it out.
Yeah, I guess, but
Yeah, you cover it. You can't.
there's not a sensor big enough.
Oh, I understand. Put two circles together. Be right
so
back.
funny. A cat ring cam of you going, what am I doing?
Yeah,
is
what am
so
I
funny.
doing? Well, I'm just looking for food.
Would you get somebody in bed waiting? Oh, all right.
Oh, it's such a bad feeling when you're not connected to the person. You have to go in there and just service them.
I know. That's why I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm not. Connection only. Connection
Have
only.
you had any connections?
Yes.
Really?
Connection. Yes. It
Tell
was
me.
nice. No, I don't need to talk about my sex life publicly anymore.
That's.
I
Can
can.
you please?
I would why don't you go on a dating app? Like, and that sounds like old
Oh,
man
dude,
advice.
I'm off dating apps. I'm off porn. I only masturbate if it's to thoughts. I've jerked off once since like Christmas.
Good job.
yeah.
And I'm feeling good about it. And I'm not scrolling dating apps or trying to hook
Okay.
up or anything. So I'm feeling very good. New year, new me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard not to
Same
watch porn.
toothbrush.
Yeah. It's hard not to watch porn. That's a
Really?
Yeah,
definite-
why do
really
you guys
hard.
have such a hard time with that?
because you it's just it's there. It's every boy's dream to have access to it at all times.
Yeah.
Like especially at my age, like I remember my whole life without that, and now all of a sudden there's this thing you're carrying, and it's
And your
always
brain
there.
plays
It's
tricks
insane.
on you where it goes, oh, I wonder what the old people I like are up to.
Do you understand? I used to have to fucking walk. I used to walk to Rite Aid when I lived in North Brunswick when I was 12, 14, and I'd rent a VCR
Yeah.
and rent 3
Rent
pornos and walk a
VCR.
mile home. I'd
Rent
rent a
a
VCR.
VCR?
We didn't have one.
Just put it in a shopping cart.
I would carry a
Just
VCR
a
home.
cum-coated VCR.
Yes.
Can I have this for the night?
And 3 tapes. Rite Aid rented pornos, and you would go into the. They had a booklet with all the covers, and you would rent 3 porn was your maximum allowed, and I would carry them back home when my parents were.
We had to share
Oh my God.
VHS tapes like the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Like one person would have it for a week or two, and then the other person for a week or two, and then one person would say that they lost it, but they didn't.
Yeah, they just want to keep it. Yeah.
I tried to write a bit about it, but I have like jealousy around porn. Like if the guy I'm dating watches porn, I get angry.
Really?
I don't say anything, but I can feel it. And then I was like, it is better. Like if they saw what I'm thinking about, it would be way more of a betrayal. Like they're like looking at a woman who they'll never get. I'm like imagining their father cucking me, blowing their father. You know what I mean? Like the shit I'm picturing is fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
far
Yeah, but
worse.
when I'm with someone, I use the porn to like fantasize, and then right before I come, I play mental images of the
Yeah,
person
you guys are
I'm
just
with.
dumber than us. Like I can just play out an entire thing of me fucking the person I like, whereas you guys are like,
No, but that's what I'm doing now because I'm not
Yeah.
looking at porn. I'm using
Yeah, you have to
thoughts
practice.
again. I'm old school.
But I'm dirty though. Even in being in a relationship or life or in love, I need some dirty interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like love is never going to turn me on. I mean, I can be very loving, but not when my dick is hard. They're separate things for me.
Yeah.
They're two different rooms. I don't
What
want
do
to.
you do with her when your dick is hard? You get your sicko mode. You go gross.
No, not gross, but just it's just not.
You're never like eye
Loving.
contact. I love you.
Not in that situation, but I do eye contact. I love you in life and other times, but not during sex. She's much more healthy than I am. She's tactile. She doesn't need porn. She doesn't need. I mean, she'll look at like videos once in a while, but she doesn't need fantasies or darkness. She's just a tactile. If it feels good, we do it. Like with me, I need bells and whistles because it's a lifetime of build up and craziness, and it's just tactile doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
In addition to other stuff I need.
I do have an image of Nikki just pulling out literal bells and whistles and just in your face and be like, come on, can you please come? Just a slide whistle. And you're like, all right. She's like, let's get this fucking over with. She's just a gong near your head and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, but it is kind of, it's like any other relationship I've been in. You just, you have to, your mind is what really kind of gets you through it.
The older I get, the more I have to be centered and focused in my mind. And also, I can't come standing up. I think it's a blood flow issue.
No, but you're not supposed to come standing up. It's very hard.
It's really, really hard.
Even in a booth jerking off, I would always, like, my legs were always stiff. And
Yeah.
I would collapse against the fucking
I've
back
had
of
to
the wall.
put my foot on the stool, just like, all right,
Yeah.
hold on, let me finish.
The shower, I
Boys
never
getting a
jerk
show.
off in the shower.
I can't do the shower.
Never.
Exclusively jerk off in the shower.
Do you
Really?
really? Standing?
Yep.
I
don't know
can't.
why. It's the only time I'm clean enough to
can't.
touch my own body, I think.
Do you use anything or just you?
Like coconut oil, which I'm using to clean myself also.
No,
Really?
like a toy or your hands.
My hand.
Wait, you use coconut oil instead of soap?
Yeah.
Soap is bad for your pee
It's
hole.
bad for your people.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Antimicrobial is coconut oil. It's good.
And
Helps with everything. pH balance.
Really?
Yeah.
I was jerking
All right.
off with this guy, and he was very like verbal, like, "Yeah, are you jerking that fat dick?" And I was like, "Uh huh." And he goes, "Are your balls sweating?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Is that butthole winking?" And I was like,
Whoa.
"Buddy, you got to stop." I was like, "Dude, whatever you need to do to get off, just zip it and keep it up here."
But the worst terminology is that butthole winking.
dude. I was like, "You got to be shitting me,
Yeah.
brother."
That's crazy.
Who is it? Gene Hackman? Yeah.
Sounds like a veterinarian. Her butthole is winking.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Did you tell him to shut up?
I was like, "Yo, man, you got to stop." That's what I said.
I just got into dirty talk, so I'm so bad at it.
Oh.
But I do like it. But I'm new.
Is he good at it though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that
I'm not
matters.
good at it. So it's a lot of me being like, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So-
Sometimes
lot
I'm
of
hard of hearing, and I have to go, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
What? That really takes some.
The sexy thing with dirty talk, if there's it's got to be based in some kind of honesty in what's
Yeah.
really happening, and something kind of dirty. Like it's not just God, caught. Like it's not
Yeah.
just the big words.
yeah.
It's the tone of it.
and
Like,
what you're doing and how you're feeling.
Yeah.
my ex would dirty text me, and she was a very good dirty texter. And she understood tone. It's like you put somebody into like a dizzy headspace, being
Yeah.
so perverted. That's what would get me
Oh.
going. But somebody just saying like, oh yeah, fuck
Or,
me,
uh-huh.
oh God,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it does
It's very
nothing.
tiring.
And I know they don't mean it. How could you? I
Yeah.
know what's happening here.
Yeah.
I mean, I see the average performance you're getting.
Yeah.
Dude, one time this girl years and years ago, anytime I would just enter her, she'd be like, "Yeah." And one time I was having sex with her and I said, "You're acting. The Oscars are next week."
Yeah. My thing is, my natural dirty talk is really cruel.
Like what?
Like just being
To you
mean
or to him?
to them, to being
Like what?
like fuck you, like saying mean stuff. So I have to pivot in my head away from that because that's what my brain is being like. You fuck you, you piece of shit. Like take the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what do you want him to say in response? Like, "No, fuck you."
Like shut the fuck up.
Well, then you could do that.
And there's
You
a lot
could
of
try.
permission thing I'm into. Like, am I allowed to do this? Like, it's a very daddy.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But I have to like.
The daddy thing can be hot, but it is getting to a level where
We can't help it. It's actually a huge issue, and I agree with you. But we cannot stop.
Yeah, but it's like
I like totally agree with you.
I was with a girl, and then afterwards she was still doing daddy, and was like,
No, after
Daddy,
the cum.
can we go to sleep? And I was like, what? And she was like, Daddy, you gonna wake me up in the morning so I can go to work?
Yeah,
and
it's
I was
all we
like,
want. It's
"You're
all we
gonna
want.
go- what?
It's
What?
literally all we want.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm actually, I'll tell you what I want. Pop. I want pop.
Yeah. I'm more father.
Yeah,
Dad.
If I was allowed to say father, be done.
I can handle that. Not from my wife because it's not her nature, and I know her dad. It would just be weird. Like it's not her. But I've been with people
Yeah,
who
but
are
if
into
you
that.
know
It's
the
fine.
dad, it's like knowing how the sausage is made. It doesn't taste as good because if you know that earlier in the day she was on the phone like, I fucking hate you to her dad, and then you're having sex and she's like, can I come for daddy? Can I? And you're like, oh.
It's a permission thing. It's like a feeling of like you're being owned, and it's like.
But then why, when I go, can I come for mommy? The girl's like, you need
That's
to see a
disgusting.
doctor.
Some women would
disgusting.
like that though. I've been with a few that were mommy stuff. Yeah, you can find them. I mean, you just gotta
Call me.
Yeah, you can find mommy stuff, mommy girls.
Especially if you have a penis.
Yeah,
I know. I was thinking about how unfair it is for men because for women to have the dynamic, like every woman in a relationship is searching for the parent-child dynamic. Like they are being like, I would like to have a paternal figure basically be the boss of me. And so many women feel that way. But when men find a
need a
woman that's
maternal
like their
figure.
mother,
yeah.
it is like, oh, you're a weak little bitch who can't do your own laundry.
Can
And
I
they
co-
don't have the same because they can't be like, I want a daughter figure. That's disgusting.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you guys allowed to have? Just
Can
like
I-
a
can I co-
consensual partner.
Can I come in your mouth, Meemaw?
Yeah. Yeah. Mammy? Man, Pappy? Let me come on your tits, Meemaw.
Yeah,
Can
you're
I
right
come
though.
for Gam?
It can be sexy though. It's so perverse that it's sexy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it's not like my thing. Like,
Yeah.
The fact that if it's sometimes I'm turned on if it's a woman's thing, then I'm like, it's dirty that she likes that, so that's what's turning me on. It's like she likes something so
Yeah.
inappropriate, even though it's not my thing, but I don't care.
Well,
I have this dirty door that I'm leaving shut, and I'm like, if I crack that motherfucker, it's gonna be terrifying.
You'll crack it. It'll be fun too.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
You'll
okay.
enjoy. Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't. I've like looked inside and been like, oh yeah, right. I can't.
Oh,
say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the door in Beetlejuice. You just open it and all these
Yeah.
like snakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like the door in your house.
Is it all daddy stuff? Is that it?
I think it's daddy stuff. I think it's abuse stuff. I think it's really just like you're nothing kind of shit. Both ways. I could go both ways.
Sure,
I
sure.
could dominate or be. But
That's
it's
awesome. That's perfect.
I know, but I think it's yeah.
No, it's great.
It's
That's
scary to open it though.
Well, I think what's important is if you open it, you talk about it later, because I've done that stuff and then we don't talk about it, and then I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And it really
Yeah.
like gets in the way. Or like, I like to be soothed, and I like to be like told it's okay and like very like treated like nicely.
Yeah.
And then with my ex, she would like talk the same way to our cats, and I was like, "You got to separate the two, because
Yeah.
the
You're
same
just
way you're
getting
talking to
hard
the
in the
cat,
corner.
Yeah,
I'm hearing
Litter
it. and I'm
on
like,
your
this
feet,
is
shitting.
beautiful. Look
Dude,
at
it was
you.
so pathetic. I was like, I need to know you love me more than the cats.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta change some shit.
No, it's but once you open that door, it can be really fun. I talk about it beforehand though, like not in the moment. Like if I'm with a girl in bed and all of a sudden you don't want to talk about spanking when you're both naked.
Right.
It's not sexy.
How do you bring it up before?
Just a conversation, like
Say
in a
what
normal-
gets you off. What do
Yeah.
you like?
What do you think? I was
What
talking-
can I do to help get you there?
Yeah, but then don't do right into it. It has to be when you're going into something dirty, it's intuitive and both people kind of understand what it is, as opposed to, is it okay if I spank you?
Yeah.
It should be like talked about before, casually, when you're having dinner a week, just
Yeah.
in the air. So you both kind of know when it's happening.
right.
That's what I've run into before, like
Yeah.
problems with somebody you don't know. Then it's just weird.
Well, I was with a gal, and I like slapped her ass, and she's like, I don't like that. And I go, I don't either. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. 'Cause
I
we
hate
like-
a hard slap.
So,
a
yeah,
stingy
I
slap.
don't like it, but some people like it, and I'm like,
Some people do.
God, I'm sorry, and I can't get a good rhythm on it. I think I just hit you with the fingers. I feel
Yeah.
Yeah,
terrible.
I hit upper back. I hit upper
yeah,
back.
yeah. I hit
I'm
bone. I
so
hit
sorry.
bone.
Yeah, I palmed
Yeah.
your coccyx.
Yeah.
I think I palmed your coccyx.
Oh, did I hurt your sacrum? Ah, shit.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. A misstep.
Oh, yeah.
Those have to be
Yeah.
handled very delicately.
Yeah. Well, that's why like a connection is so much better because you feel comfortable with the person rather than just like, you know, the emptiness of what it is. But
anybody who judges you sexually, you have to dump them because you can't live with. Because I'll just hate them. Like I've had that where I've actually left people for like, not that they're not into the same things, but their attitude about what I like is a little shitty. I'm like, fuck yourself.
Oh yeah,
I know what
totally.
you're fantasizing about.
oh,
Fuck you.
dude, I had an ex that was like, I don't want to hear about that part of your life.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you being into trans women or being with men. Do not bring it up to me. Talk to someone else about it. I don't. And I was like, it's like a big part of who I am. And
it's not that you have to talk to her about it, but you don't want to be told like, no, it's a no-go. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to. Yeah, and it's annoying.
Or if you say something in bed and they're like, "What did you say?" Like they like do a record scratch. I'm like, "Bro, just talk about this later. Don't record scratch in the middle of sex."
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I said I want to be a toilet. You have to piss.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
Yeah. Let it go. Bring it up later.
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't make a whole thing out of it.
yeah,
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine in Thailand though.
I don't know. I think so. I think so too. Like I won't fuck up there. It's too obvious.
Have you fucked up before with her?
Not with Nikki.
Oh,
No, I've
great.
been really good with Nikki.
That's
I mean, I watch
awesome.
porn and it's hard not to, but no. I have in every other relationship. This is the only one.
What do you think is different about this?
I'm married, and it's like I love her, and it would like. I'm like, if I blow this, if we don't work, it has to be because
But
we
even
don't
prior to marriage,
Yeah, I
what
was good.
made it different?
I knew that she was like this thing with her was different than anybody else I had been with. And I'm like, if I blow this, it has to be because we don't get along, not because I fucking do the same pattern I've been doing for 50 years.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like it has to be because we just don't like each other. Like I can
Yeah.
live with that. Like if we got divorced now, it would suck, but I could live with it if it wasn't me blowing it with a fucking hook or something.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
totally.
right. Wow.
You know what I mean? Because then you feel like, again, I did it, and I'll never know if this was the right one, and I ruined
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, but that's awesome to finally meet someone that makes you want to have this be
To not
different
self-sabotage.
and to not have it be the same repeated pattern over and over. Were you working on that separately, or was it just something that came up and it was different with hers? That's like a goal of yours going into this.
I think I was ready for a relationship. It was like after I was in my 50s. I was like, I think I'm
Yeah.
ready for like a real.
Are you with Alan?
What's that?
You go to Alan?
No,
Oh,
I would
okay.
never
Yeah.
go to Alan. Not
Thank
that he's
you.
bad.
Yeah.
Not that he's bad, but he
Thank
knows all
you.
the comics.
Thank you.
I saw his wife for a while, but she's very nice and she was great. But then I changed
That
how
is
we
some
started
sort of
couples
HIPAA
therapy.
violation for one guy to know all that about.
But he
so many
doesn't.
different
I'm sure he
people.
doesn't tell people
At
things.
all.
I'm sure that nobody knows. But I just don't want. And I've never had an opportunity to see him, but I wouldn't want to talk to somebody that knows other people that I know.
It's so helpful for me to be able to be like, I didn't get spots or.
Yeah, he
you
understands
know,
comics.
yeah.
I'm sure.
And he understands the type of self-loathing narcissism that we all carry
Sure.
around. Like he's very well steeped in that. And it is nice to be able to literally be like, to be able to be like, this comic is in a loving relationship and they're doing it really, like, and just use people's names.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
like knows about them and he's like, yeah, but he doesn't ever talk about them. He'll
Yeah.
never. And I've watched him just be like, move off of it very
Right,
quickly.
of course.
But it's nice to have like a reference and be like, this person is like me and they're married,
I also like I had another male therapist. I tend to like female therapists
Yeah, I
better.
think it goes with
Me
genders.
too, but I switched to male and it's been better than ever.
Why?
I don't, because I got out of my comfort zone,
Oh, okay.
and I think I always
Is he harder on you?
gravitate towards women. No, he's not hard on me. He stops and goes, "Hey, can you just like take a second to repeat that and hear how you're talking about yourself?" And I'm like, "Whoa!" And I didn't think I was getting that as much prior. But I don't know. I've always had a hard time opening up to men. I've always gravitated towards
Yeah.
women, even with my friendships and everything. And so having a male therapist is kind of really, it got me out of my comfort zone in a good way.
Yeah, the last guy I had was very good. I mean, he was really, but he was just. Then COVID came and he wanted everybody to get tested, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
But he was phenomenal. Called me out on a lot of my shit, my nonsense,
No, I think that's important.
and
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very expensive.
It's like fuck.
Yeah.
What am I
know.
doing? And then it becomes the same thing every week. Like we're like, and I
Yeah.
could have
Yeah,
that with
when
a
it
friend.
becomes like catch up, it's
Yeah.
I
it's
think
like,
that's when
but-
you're done.
Maybe
But
that's what he
then
said.
I've gotten to a thing where it's like, in order to change some of these patterns with dating, we have to address the things that happen in your childhood, and then it's like I'll be having a great week, things are great, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back to this mental space of like drudging up these things.
Right.
And then, okay, see you later. And then now I have to sit with it. I'm like, I think I'd be better off just keeping it locked away.
Well, the worst is like I hate the way Hollywood portrays therapy relationships with patients. Like the therapist is so ingrained that the kid shows up in the rain one night crying, and they're like, "What is it? Have you had the breakthrough?" And they hug, and it's like, that's not it. It's like, all right, I'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah,
that's how it is. It's not ordinary people or Goodwill Hunting. Those are not real fucking relationships. You ever see Ordinary People with Judd Hirsch and fucking Timothy Hutton? It's this deep relationship, and it's like I've never had that with a therapist.
Yeah, no, it's someone you're paying to co-sign all your.
The sponsor thing is easier for me when it's like I'm gonna have a 4-hour conversation with you when I need it, and then a 2-minute check-in when I need it.
Yes, and there are people who are in the same boat, and it's like literally, it's like they're doing it because it kind of does save their own life. A sponsor, it's a different mentality.
I've been sponsoring a guy, and it is quite the undertaking of just like all of the like being available for phone calls and everything. It's like, oh shit, I used to do this to people.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, I think I owe my old sponsor an amends.
Yeah.
Just how insane I was. You know?
I haven't sponsored anybody in a long time, and I know it probably would be helpful. Just a self-centered
that really, really helped me out a lot. Going back to meetings and everything, that really, really, really helped.
Oh yeah, and you'll be on the road with Louis, who's SLAA guy.
Yeah, he's and we have been on the road. Yeah, and he's great.
That's like the most helpful thing.
It's very comfortable to be on the road together.
It's really hard when I go on the road with people who are like, I'm gonna go get fucked up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go.
That's why my opener, shout out Patrick. He's the best. We go to meetings together. I think he's like 17 years sober. Like it's fantastic.
How long are you sober, Jordan?
I have to be in that environment.
I'm a weird so I'm a sex and love addict is my thing, and then I'm I don't drink just because I never had a big problem, but it's just it's just like an anesthetizing thing that I don't need to do. And I had a problem with Coke, and I stopped doing Coke in like 2021, and I stopped drinking probably 2 years ago or something.
Okay. No, you stopped before that, but then you drank in Italy.
Yeah, I had one glass of wine in Italy, and I was like, this feels like shit.
When was the last time you smoked weed?
I don't smoke weed. I hate weed. I mean, literally, I did skanks last night and got a contact high and felt so bad.
Yeah.
But I'll do I won't do it. It's been years since I've done mushrooms, but I'm not against like microdosing.
Right.
But yeah, my sobriety is way more like around sex and love addiction, and the alcohol thing just leads to that. Everything leads to that.
Yep.
And like any drugs I do leads to me just like going back into some like delusional fantasy world.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so it is, but I am like susceptible because I'm not like a strict AA person. Like when somebody's like, just do a bump of Coke, there is always a part of me that's like, well, I'm not like technically on the clock, right? You know what I mean? Like I don't have a Coke sponsor, so I do have to like be really diligent about just like removing myself from those.
I hadn't thought about a drink in a while, and I acted out sexually with some escorts, and it was shame, like led me back to like I hadn't thought about a drink in a while, and I was having all these drug drinks, these alcohol drinks, and just like, what if I just got a hotel room and just fucking did it? And then it was like, no, just kill yourself. And then those suicidal thoughts, and so like getting out of that fucking sucked.
Dude, I'll get a bag of candy and be like, I'm gonna go
really good finally.
Yeah, it is weird how those things, all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm going to go to Home Depot and find a ladder. And then I'm going to find a nice rope. Something that would be comfortable and not abrasive.
To rent a gun and buy a bullet. What's cheaper?
Yeah, it's silly how one always leads to that, like when I'm going down it for the wrong reasons. We were talking before about, like before the podcast, about escorts and stuff. And sure, I missed the craziness of the life because it was fun. But it was also chaotic and unhappy, and I was depressed and fucking lonely. Like, you have to remember that, because then I'll blow my marriage and go, what the fuck am I doing? I love being married. That's what scares me. It scares me to blow it for something stupid.
Well, it's like playing
that.
the tape through. The same way you have to think about a drink, you have to think about it with those behaviors.
Yeah.
And I very much have an issue with those behaviors. And I gave into it in a way of like, no, I tricked myself to be like, treat yourself. Get a prostitute and treat yourself. And I did, and then it just like put me on this spiral that was like, do it again to make this feeling of pain go away.
Yes.
And then do it again because that was bad, and this one will be better. And it was like the same fucking way with drinking, and it was, and I had to be honest with a couple people in my circle and be like, this is what's going on, this is what I've been doing, and it really sucked. And I thankfully didn't drink or anything over it, but I was in like a bad fucking way.
It gets expensive too.
And it's so expensive.
Very pricey.
Yeah. And then they tell you they'll give you the girlfriend experience for a while, and then, oh, what do you know? The hour's up and your hour is 45 minutes, not 60.
What is the lure of it? It's that you can do anything.
Well, no, I mean, I've always pretty basic with hookers. It was never like, oh, I want to try what it's like to see what hit a girl with a cymbal. It was never that.
Just between those big monkey things.
No, it was never weird stuff like that.
She shows up, he's dressed up like he's in a marching band.
I just wanted to see what it was like.
It was more like, as a kid watching porn, it was like this magical world where everything sexual was okay. And like when you're with somebody and then you walk in and there's already sexual energy, and you know, like that, and it's an okay to have the energy. I think that was what I liked. And it's also connection, because I would fall in love quick. I would fall in love with working girl, like all the time. I would want to date them. Like it was never like, let me do something creepy and perverted that I wouldn't do with my wife.
It's like, let's expedite past the weirdness of getting to know each other and get to the intimacy immediately.
Yeah, like let's get to this. Like, you've obviously seen a lot of crazy things sexually. I've seen a lot of crazy things sexually where neither one of us going to judge each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't care about a girl's past at all. Like, whatever you've done, you've done. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
Totally.
like, I kind of like going into it. Like, you're not going to be shocked that I want my nipples played with.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be shocked that you're whatever.
Yeah, right.
It's just a nice comfort. I'm automatically comfortable. I feel confident and relaxed.
I've found it to be like, this is a good way to, like you said, expedite to like the connection. Like, I guess
you don't have
we're
to be
both
like, how many
playing a
siblings
role.
do you have?
Yeah. It's like, can I put my head on your chest, and then we fraught.
The boyfriend girlfriend role immediately is sick.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, it is nice just to fall into it.
That's why drugs rule. Because if you do a bunch of coke with a guy, you're immediately in love.
Yeah, but then I don't know about you, but in that period of time where we're like kissing and talking, and it's like my brain is like, dude, this is actually real. Oh my God. And then they're like, so do you have your gift for me? And I'm like, oh, you're a real good actor.
Do you know, I've had that with so many, like where they would come over and we would hang out and they would spend time and like literally talking after for a while and then say things like, you know what, we'll go eat one time. And then I was like, all right, well, you want to go to dinner one night? And then they wanted to, oh yeah, I'll only charge you half. And I was like, no. Like I won't pay someone to talk to me.
See, I would be like, she must really like me. Like texting a friend, like I think I felt
not
the girl
pay-
likes
She said
me.
only half.
No, that's where my arrogance comes in. I'm like, look, I understand physically. Let's be honest. We all understand why I'm here.
Right, having somebody be there, listening to you.
I don't need you to talk to me. People, you know what I mean? I can find, there's plenty of really brilliant people I could talk to. I don't need to talk. Like, I'm going to dinner because I want to hang out with you as a person. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But don't act like I'm going to charge you and then smile at you.
I have that after therapy. I have a really important conversation with a therapist, and then I get the Venmo request. I'm like, all right, give me an hour.
Yeah.
Give me an hour.
Well, that was I had a gal and she stayed all night and it was amazing. And then obviously, like, I was like, oh wow, there might be a connection. And then it was like obviously full price charge. And then I gave myself the hard line of like, I'll ask her out as, you know, whatever. And if she says yes, but she has to charge it, then I'm not going to do it because that's not good for my like, mental well-being, you know. And then I think like when I was in LA, I was like, I just got to suck something. And then I did. And it was just, what? And then it was just, you know, whatever.
Yeah, no, I know. And then
Did
after
you
you're
suck
done,
something?
I sucked it.
When were you in LA?
I think in November.
And you got a prostitute?
Multiple.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened in LA?
great times, obviously.
Yeah. It was great.
Where were you staying? At a hotel?
Yeah. I'm never staying in a hotel
the
there again.
hotel fucks you, man.
I stayed at a dingy hotel that like I've done bad things in before, and I think it put me in a place of like,
Yeah.
You get really dark in hotels.
get in there.
I've shared hotels with Ian and woken up and there's just like so many candy wrappers surrounding his body, like a chalk line.
Yeah.
Of Sour Patch Kids.
Because it's a weird adventure. Like, LA is a bad acting out city for me, too.
Yeah.
Because I spent
Oh,
some
interesting.
time out there.
Yeah.
Like when I did Lucky Louie, early 2000s. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, I mean, so when I go out there,
I got to be around friends and
Yeah.
people all the time when I'm in LA. And if I have time to myself, I start to get into I really start to enjoy the tricks and treats of the nighttime streets.
Yeah.
as a
See, I love a
tourist.
hotel. I love a gentleman's room.
I love hotels on the
twat.
road, but when I'm in LA and no one's putting me up and I'm like out of my own pocket, I'm like, well,
And
I
you
might
feel
as well
stupid because you have
just
friends that aren't putting you up, and
do
then you're like, I'm just a
this,
loner.
you know.
Yeah. Oh.
But you know, I don't know. It was not a good idea, and I'm grateful for it because maybe I needed the reminder, and I'm not going to.
And
do
you
it
sucked a
again,
sucked a guy off?
but I sucked a woman off.
Oh, you sucked a woman off. Okay.
Sucked a woman off. Yeah, please. I'm like a straight
second, I
man.
Exactly.
walked out.
Heterosexual.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am exploding on the other side of the Kinsey scale.
Were you like, I want particularly a trans woman, or were you like,
Well, there was a girl I was supposed to meet up, trans gal, and she canceled. And I think I got that. It wasn't like I'm specifically going for a trans. It was like me and this girl have been talking, and then she blew me off, and that was like rejection. So to make the rejection feel better, I was like, well, I'm just gonna get a prostitute. And I think I look to you in the fact that you found someone that you love that's trans, and it's not like I'm going because they're trans. It's like, well, because I have a connection with them, and that's what I'd like. And I've dated briefly trans women, but I feel like finding a trans woman to date is like very hard, but finding a trans escort to spend your time with is a lot easier. So I will find someone and then wish that like, well, I wish we could date because that's, you know.
Right.
And
why
so
is it
I was-
hard to find a trans woman to date? Just rare.
There's not as many of them
Yeah.
also, and they're used to being like, they're still in this place where like, and I hate when they criticize and go, well, you're just fetishizing. It's like, I fetishize
Yeah.
everything.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Like my whole life is fetish. Like,
Yeah.
welcome to the
I
club.
get turned on by everything.
Everyone, I fetishize every woman I've dated in my life. I've
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about our sex.
Yeah.
People are like, why are you talking about her date?
Right.
It's like,
Every woman is like, I need to date men that are 6'3", but you can't have a preference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if they have a penis or not.
I
It's
did
crazy.
a joke in my HBO special about fucking a girl telling me how wet she was. Like in 2007, like I've always, that's who I am.
Yeah.
So it's just because she's trans, there's no difference.
No.
Yeah.
But I guess a lot of them for them, it's kind of harder to find a guy who will go through with it publicly. And I think a lot of them too escort because they need money for surgeries. Like that's why there's a lot of trans escorts, because surgeries are expensive and they're not covered. So I think that's why a lot of them go into sex work, who some probably wouldn't if they didn't have to.
Yeah.
My guess.
Why it's crazy because you know we've been told like it's a marginalized group of people, yes, and they deserve love, yes, and then when you're willing to give someone love based on who they are, and it just so happens they have a penis, I know I'm looked at as like I'm this like evil bigot chaser, and it's like no, I like feminine people, and if I'm not like, oh, I would rather have a girl with a penis, but if it turns out that you have a penis, great, that's fine. I don't
Also,
care.
is there something, I don't know if this is effective to say, but is there something like, okay, if I was a man and I was dating women, it would kind of annoy me at like, there is like a helplessness to women where you're kind of expected to like not provide for them, but also like they are like this flower that's kind of been coddled their entire life. Whereas I feel like with trans women have been through some shit. So that I could imagine a connection in that world where it's like, you're a woman, you're so hot, but you also have a grit to you.
But you'd
Because
be surprised. You're right, but you'd be surprised how some people who will remain nameless just love to lounge around and be taken
Yeah.
care of.
Yeah.
And they think they're delicate flowers, and they think like things with royal warrants, and they want to do nothing. That's
some particular people.
That's
Yeah.
a real unnameable.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
a very similar thing. And I've been called a chaser too. It's like, no, I'm a catcher.
It's so
I catch 'em.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm a grabber.
I catch
grab
him,
'em.
I cage him, I lock him up.
But everybody has
It's
preferences.
so frustrating to like spend time publicly being like, this is who I like, this is who I love, and I think it's okay, and then have that same community of people like tell me I'm awful and terrible and everything, and it really hurts, you know. And like I've always enjoyed other, and I've always enjoyed, because I've never felt like accepted or normal, and I gravitate towards people that I feel can feel the same way. And I feel like a lot of the people I want to spend my time with, like I want to date someone who's like, I have no problem dating a sex worker, a porn star, a tattoo artist. If someone traveled with the circus, I'd be like, I'd rather that than some like normal straight person. And you can't get more like out there than for better or worse, a trans person. I'm attracted to someone that's struggled and because I've struggled, and I feel like I have a common interest with that.
It's one
and
of
I
these,
want to love and support that.
every group of people is full of shit. Like when you get like the religious activists,
Yeah.
trans activists, feminist activists, fucking guys' rights act. Every group is hypersensitive, language correcting. You're not good enough. That's just a groupthink thing. It's all nonsense. You know, I wouldn't let that bother. I never give a fuck if I didn't say it right. A chaser, by the way, is somebody who like is kind of quiet about it. Not just somebody who like that's to me is where the people should be criticized. Like the people that are like trying to pretend they're big alphas, but meanwhile they want a fucking pillow in their face and their hips grab. It's like that's somebody criticized. But just someone who's attracted to you, if you're calling them chasers, it's ludicrous.
Yeah,
I know. And dude, you have made like things so much easier, and like I've looked to you as someone that like has been so open and honest and helped me to be open and honest, and I feel like you like crawled so I could walk so DeRosa could run. And
don't worry, he'll trip.
so DeRosa could run a train.
He's gonna trip and poke his eye out with an erection.
But just like being publicly about what we like and everything, there's so many like thorns and roses to it, and I don't know, like I think I've tried to publicly say it's okay to be with people who you like, whether they have a penis or not, and to be labeled like a fetishist or a chaser, or like to be made fun of by a group of people for years for dating men in dresses and then have them police language is like such an eye roll.
But everyone's a fraud. That's the whole country of fraud.
Yeah.
That's like it's like they're all fake. When you see like how they're handling Epstein, the conservatives, the Democrats, they're all the same. Like they're looking at it the same. They're all panicking.
Well, that's what pissed me off about this kid's joke, because I have a joke that's like, trans women are women because I can't find the clit on them either.
That's a great joke.
And I was like eaten up for like, you're reducing us to our body parts, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, as we do with all women.
Yeah, and they do with men. Everyone does with everyone.
But also, you're wanting to pass as a woman, you're going to be reduced to your body
But also,
parts.
the joke is on me.
That's
I can't
funny.
find the clit on women or trans. I'm, like, I always try to make the joke on me, and then this kid hit a joke that was like, vaginas lie, dicks don't. I knew I made her come because she shot everywhere, and all these people were like lauding them. It's like, this isn't inclusive, blah blah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's all
It
fake.
doesn't help that the last thing they saw you do on Twitter was like attack a teen or something and be like,
What?
Because you go after people on Twitter.
Oh, I have a hair trigger.
have a
That's why
hair
I'm off
trigger.
Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm off Twitter. I feel so much better.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, and also I'll double down when those people go after me.
Yeah.
I'll like really double down. And then later, like someone will send me a thing that's like, one time I corrected him and he said, okay, dude, got it. I'm not a dude. And I was like,
there's no. I very rarely respond. I did actually today. A clip when I wasn't even angry when I responded, but a clip on Jay Moore's show went up where I was just talking about Nikki, and I was saying that like the people who have been nicest to me have been the conservatives. It is what it is.
Wow.
And like the people at Fox have all been congratulatory and very kind. And again, I understand what conservatives feel. I'm sure. But this one guy's like, it's funny how the Fox people want to ruin your life and you're thanking them, and it's like, no, dummy. I'm just relaying the experience I've had. I didn't put any value judgment on it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you who's been nicer.
Yeah.
But you can't say anything right for everybody.
Yeah.
You'll never say it where they all go, oh, because people don't want to fucking hear that. They literally want to get angry. They want to be upset. So you're never going to say it right.
Yeah. I was talking to Birbiglia about this, and he had a good point where it's like, because there's so many comedians, I think it's gotten way where it used to be like a comedian says something, you're like, well, that's a funny clown. They can say whatever they want. But now there's so many of them that my theory is you pick a Pokemon and you're like, this is my comic. And then if they say one thing off, everybody comes after you because they've like identified you. They're like, we believe what you say, and now you've said this one thing off. And it's like, no, I'm still a human being with like fallible thoughts and different ideas and perspectives on things.
Yeah.
But he was saying that in the past it didn't feel that way. Do you feel like it's used to be different?
I think that comics, like any other group, have become self-important, and I think that people are also stupid assholes, and they're desperate for people to lead them. And if you're saying something they don't like, and they've looked at you, they're like, "Well, you're not the person, or you're the enemy." It's just it's everybody's a fucking idiot. Like that's it's all fake.
Yeah,
everybody wants somebody else to tell them what to think, and everybody it's like it's completely self-serving.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so what do you think of Palestine? I don't care what you think of Palestine.
Right.
I want one of two things from you. I want my opinion validated, or I want an excuse to get angry.
Right.
It's almost like it's completely self-serving.
Yeah.
Everybody pretending they care about other people's thoughts.
we can
And God forbid you say I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I did that in the beginning, and people came after me. Where I was like,
but
I'm
also
not sure.
we conflate online for like reality. Like the shout out to my dolls in real life. All my like transsexual friends and like people I associate with are like the most kind, loving, and they like love jokes. They love that I like ride for them and everything. But then these like brick freak like weirdos online that look like they're put together with scotch tape and a fucking mop are like hating me.
That they're
and
a cop
telling
that
me
wears the
I'm,
dress
like,
sometimes. Yeah,
terrible. And I'm like, dude, this is like online noise, but the online noise does get to you sometimes, you know. And like I don't know, it's like I know I'm not like the person everyone wants to be like an ally, but it's like I don't know. For better or worse, I've just been telling people who I like and love, and to have people like hate me for it. It's
but
just
when you look at the online stuff, at least for me, when I go looking for comments, like I'm cutting. Like I'm taking a break from my life to hurt my own feelings. Because when I'm happy, I'm like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, exactly.
But if like somebody breaks up with me, I'm online just being like, let's see how many people hate me. Because I want to hurt myself right now.
But you've dealt with this for so many years of like, even with just like radio of Opie and Anthony, and then like that was just like live and people calling in, and then it translating to online. Like, how do you rise above all that, especially with like being, you know, who you are, being into trans women before anyone even talked about it? Like, how did you navigate that storm? Like, it's so admirable, and I respect and look up to you so much for that.
You just get used to it. Like I was telling somebody recently, the first time I can remember myself getting trashed online, it was right after 9/11, because I had done some jokes on the radio.
Because I did 9/11.
And they, exactly, I said I lost 19 dear friends. No, it was some joke about it. And too soon, and there was a whole thread about it. So it's like after a while you realize none of it means anything.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like what people say is just, they would be saying it in a room somewhere. It doesn't mean anything, and you can't control it. And then people go, well, how come you don't mind when people say good things? Because the difference is the good things they say, they would say to you. Most of the negative things they wouldn't.
Right.
They just don't. In all my years of doing stand-up, no one.
And if there is negative shit, it is being said to you. Somebody is coming up to you and being like, hey, just so you know, that joke hurt my feelings. Like, if it is worth it, somebody will bring it to my face.
But the people that really hate you, that really come after you, they never come up to you in person. They just.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. Like, at my age, what do I care?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I've survived certain things in my life. Like, I'm alive. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
What some fucking fat incel thinks. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything. What's that? Oh, I did beat AIDS. Yeah. Thank God that went away.
I was so sick October and January. I had bronchitis, pneumonia. I got the flu. I had strep throat. I literally went to my doctor. Was like, "Do you think I have AIDS?" And he was like, "Teachers get sick a lot. You're fine. You're fine. Get out of here."
Aren't you on prep?
No, I don't take it. I give it.
Oh, attaboy.
Yeah. Are you on prep?
No.
I should probably go on prep.
Well, we're married. We don't.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We're literally insular. There's no reason for it.
But I also wear condoms. Like I'm like very safe.
Yeah,
okay. You know,
Should he be on prep?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what he does. I mean,
I don't
everybody
take
seems
it,
to be.
and I don't have unprotected sex.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So
I was a no condom cowboy.
Okay.
Oh, I was fucking. Yeah, I had no. Forget it. I was a wild man.
Yeah, I no. If I go down that way and put a lasso and a hat on me and some spurs, then I'll do it. But you know,
until you don't need it. Do you make a guy cover, or are you not? You're not panicky about that? Good for you. I didn't either.
But I don't have a lot of promiscuous sex.
Right. Yeah.
But I haven't used a condom in.
Oh, are we talking about
years?
straight sex? I thought we were talking when we go to the freak show.
Just in general, anything.
No, I don't think I've seen a condom since high school, honestly.
Oh,
Shut up. Really?
wow.
Is that bad?
Wow.
I'm giving you a standing ovation in my head. You're the
Is that
best.
bad?
giving you
Maybe
one in my
college,
pants.
somebody- yeah. maybe
No
college.
way. Really?
What do you mean? I'm like a condom. I'm like a sleuther. I'll rip the condom off without you knowing. Yeah, I fucking.
Oh,
hate
stealther.
Oh.
stealther.
Stealthing.
That is.
Yeah.
That's
not
illegal in
good.
Cal-
Take that back. That's not good.
I would not do that. But yeah, I really hate condoms. It makes my vagina feel weird, and I don't like. And I don't know. It's like every person.
I hate them too, but if
justify.
I don't know the person, I'm fucking wrapping it
I
up.
know,
Sorry.
like-
Good for you. My dick panics. I wish I could stay hard in a condom.
Yeah, I can't handle that. I can't
Yeah.
stay hard. in a
I
condom.
need to start using that excuse.
The condom? Yeah, that was for me. I
I
couldn't.
can't come.
Yeah, it was like a
When did I
fucking.
use a condom? When there was somebody I had sex with, actually, that guy I had sex with on the road. He was like, "We're definitely using a condom," and I was like,
The one where you made the
"Okay,
opener wait in the
police
car?
officer." Yeah. Yep. But other than that, I mean, in college I had a lot of sex, but I don't remember anything that went down. It could have been all condoms. It could have been no condoms.
Oh, I'm straight up like, here are my results. We can use condoms. We don't, but or we don't, but I XYZ. Like, I'm very like, here's
Yeah.
my
Had
book. Here's
chlamydia
my
before?
report. Put it on the refrigerator.
I got molluscum contagiosum once.
So you,
What's
so you
that?
got molested. I was like,
That's what I thought she was
you
saying.
and me both, brother.
It just is like a rash that you can pass sexually to people.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, that you have to
It's
get
like a
burned
skin
off.
condition.
Yeah.
You have to get them either burned or frozen.
Is it
off.
like warts?
It's like little bumps.
They're like little bumps. They're highly contagious. If you touch one and then
Like
touch
kids get 'em a
elsewhere,
lot from
it'll
each other?
spread.
Ah.
I had that in 2012. I had to get them frozen off, but I had touched. It was only up here,
Yeah.
and I had touched my armpit, and I had them in my armpit.
I figured out how to cure them without freezing or burning.
Don't tell me
Okay.
it's going to be gross. The
How?
blood.
You burn a needle and you stick it in them, and then you stick
Are we gonna wrap it up?
grapefruit seed extract into it. It's
Ah.
high acidic, and it basically does the same as what they do with the thing.
Are you gonna wrap it up?
Did you try other fruits first?
I did, yeah, just all mango. I'm like,
Yes.
Kiwi.
Apple did nothing.
but kids get them a lot. It's like chicken pox, kind of, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I had that, and I think I had a chlamydia scare once. But besides that, pretty good. Also, I grew up in a world where if you had herpes, people were like, "I have this,"
Yeah.
and then I did not go near them, which
Yeah,
is
you
kind of
knew.
fucked up.
No,
Even if I really
It's
liked them.
easy to live with all that stuff now. I think that's why a lot of HIV cases are coming back.
Are they?
Yeah.
Because people are just raw dogging and thinking, who cares?
Yeah, and they go, "Oh, I'm on Doxy, I'm on PrEP," and then it's like, "Yeah, but I forgot to tell you I didn't take my PrEP for a couple. I forgot."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's like,
There's
it's
a fuck-
very much spreading.
And gonorrhea, there's a scary version of gonorrhea going around that doesn't respond to treatment that I read about. That's all that stuff, that tangible stuff scares me too.
Yeah.
Because my wife has told me, if you cheated on me once, I wouldn't leave you. I would hate it, but I wouldn't leave you.
You
Yeah.
get so tested. Yeah, she put you through.
But I just know that I wouldn't, I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel good about it,
But
and
I
that gonorrhea
think
shit
it's
scares me.
almost-
OCD helps with not cheating.
Yeah.
It
I
really
think
does.
it's almost hotter to not even have sex with someone, to just like make out and jerk yourselves off.
I
We
guess.
gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Are we talking for more than an hour? Okay.
We've been talking for a long time.
Oh, okay.
have we? Sorry. Oh, wow. Shit. All right, let's wrap it
I
up.
could talk
Jim,
for 4 more
what do you
hours.
got to plug?
I'll be in Sellersville, Pennsylvania,
It's
January
good you sound
30th.
excited about
Yeah.
it.
I really am. 2 shows, double the curtains, and also I'm going to be out in Bakersfield, California, and Vegas, and then I go away with Louie, and then I'm back at the mothership in April. That's it. And my
Nice.
podcast.
Yeah. Jordan?
I have the bus tour, and I added dates to it. I mean, I added shows to it. So if you thought they were sold out, go check it out again. Houston, New Orleans, Atlanta, Asheville, Charlotte, Louisville, Cincinnati, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Toronto, Boston, and Portsmouth. And then other dates have been added for the spring. So check those out at punchup.live/Jordan Jensen.
Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs, comes out next week, January 20th, youtube.com/Ian Fidance Comedy, produced by YMH Studios. I am so excited for everyone to finally see it. 2 episodes are dropping January 20th, so subscribe to that to get it. I'm on the road till forever this weekend, Unkinsville, Connecticut. Next week, Emo's Not Dead Cruise, taking off January 22nd to the 26th. At the end of the month, Austin, January 29th to February 1st at Cap City Comedy Club. And then Dayton, Ohio, Portland, Maine, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Baltimore, Maryland, Nashville, Zanies. I'm going all over. IanFidance.com for tickets. patreon.com/BeInIanPod. And we will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. We love you. Bye.